I declare the congregation open. Members of the university, guests, and especially all of you graduating here today, it's an enormous pleasure to be able to welcome you on what is a very special day. We're here to celebrate the achievements of our students from the Faculty of Health and Medicine and Lancaster University Management School. Staff and students in the Faculty of Health and Medicine have played a really important role during the pandemic, from our medical schools, medical students graduating early to join the workforce, to opening up our laboratories to increase local testing capacity, and indeed much more. We owe you an enormous debt of gratitude. I'm particularly delighted to see so many family and friends of students here today. I know you'll be feeling justifiably proud of what your relative or your friend has achieved, and you are very, very welcome. I'd also like to make special mention of our Chancellor's Medal winners, Isabella Davis and Rebecca Joanne Charnley. I'm very pleased to welcome you to today's ceremony. This is the first set of degree ceremonies we've been able to hold in the last 2 years for obvious reasons, so today is a particularly special occasion. The COVID pandemic has made the last 2 years hugely challenging for so many people in our country, and on behalf of the university, I really want to thank both you, our students, and our staff for sticking with us in what has been such a difficult time. The circumstances you have all faced make it even more of an achievement to have successfully completed your studies and well and truly earned your degree. So, degree ceremonies, they're formal occasions, but they're also events to be enjoyed. So I would encourage you all to applaud our graduates enthusiastically at the appropriate point during the ceremony. This is a day of celebration, and I dare say for some of you that will extend well into the night. I can say that from experience. I graduated here in 1979, when the world was a pretty different place, and Lancaster was too. For a start, the university was about half the size it is today, back then. So you're in a much bigger university today. you're also in a much better one. In fact, it's so good nowadays, I'd probably struggle to get in, to be honest with you. Lancaster is in the top dozen out of over 130 universities in our country. In the last Research Excellence Framework, 83% of our research was rated as either internationally excellent or world leading. But this is an institution, as you know, that doesn't rest on our laurels. Our ambition is to be in the top 100 universities worldwide. For me, the wonderful thing about Lancaster is that even as we are growing and changing, there is one thing that remains remarkably constant. We remain true to our founding principles, that this should be a university open to all with talent and potential. At Lancaster, excellence hasn't been bought at the expense of equity. We provide opportunities for students, regardless of their background, to realize their aspirations in life. And at a time when there is often such overwhelming pessimism in our country about the prospects for greater social mobility, ours truly is a story of optimism. What counts is not where you came from in the past, but whether you are prepared to put in the effort to create a better future. Today, we celebrate the fact that you have seized that opportunity. In particular, postgraduate graduation ceremonies like today's are moments to recognize the significant commitment that all of you have made to your chosen field of study. It's hard not to be awed by the size of the collective brain power amongst our graduates in this hall. But what really impresses me even more is the individual effort and endeavor that is the foundation of all of your success. Of course, what you have learned here, you will carry throughout your lives. If you've studied computing, you may decide to build a career in IT. If you've studied management, you may well decide to go into business. If you've studied politics, then frankly, heaven help you. But I think you will find that what you have acquired here is more than knowledge about a particular subject. For myself as a graduate from this university, Lancaster will always be the place that gave me the strongest possible foundation for my life and my career. It helped me on my way from growing up as a kid on a Northeast Council estate to having the privilege of serving in the UK's cabinet. My time here, quite simply, was a gift. It gave me skills way beyond my studies. How to learn, how to analyze, how to argue, how to question. It taught me, too, the relationship between effort and reward. If it's easy, it isn't really worth doing. It's the hard things in life that make you. And as you all now know, there are no easy postgraduate degrees here at Lancaster. Every one has to be earned through commitment, through dedication, and sheer hard work. So today, we celebrate the fact that each of you has proven that you not only have the intelligence, but you also have the resilience to rise to a challenge and to beat it. That is just as well, because you're about to enter a world that is certainly not short of challenge. COVID is at the top of the agenda right now for perfectly obvious reasons. But the truth is, social, economic, political change, this is the new normal. This is a period of profound global uncertainty, even volatility. But of one thing, I'm certain. Lancaster is and will remain a university that is open to the world. We believe in building bridges, not walls. We have a campus in China, another in Ghana, one in Malaysia, and our latest in Leipzig, Germany. We are unashamedly a global university. Here in Lancaster, we're particularly proud of the fact that we welcome students from over 180 countries across the world, and that our staff come from all parts of Europe and indeed well beyond. The rich diversity they provide on campus not only brings huge benefits educationally, it also prepares our students for life in what is an increasingly global society. There are no guarantees, but the one thing I can promise you all is that the degree that you've earned from this university is a passport, should you choose to use it, to a lifetime of opportunity. Some say a degree is not worth the cost. Certainly, it's no longer a cheap option. For very many families, it involves enormous financial sacrifice. But in today's knowledge-based economy, the value of a good education is simply priceless. None of us achieve in life, however, without the help of others. As the English poet John Donne famously said, "No one is an island. As human beings, we are part of a bigger whole. Individual success is built on the sure foundation of the support we enjoy from others. In your case, from your tutors or your college, from your friends and your peers, above all else, from your families. They are the source of the moral, emotional, sometimes the financial support that sustains you in your journey through life. So again, it is simply wonderful that so many of your friends and family can be with us here today. Today, you join a very special community. Like 160,000 others, you're about to become alumni of this great university. Ours is a community that expresses the very best of today's world. High achievers, great thinkers, top leaders, people who are making a difference in communities local and global, in industry and in charity, in private companies, in the public services. You, of course, all come from very different backgrounds and will no doubt end up working and living in very different locations. But in the end, you're part of one community, all bound together by a single common history. So when you leave here, you will take something of Lancaster with you. Your memories, of course, the friends you've made, the tutors you've met, what you have learned from your studies. But above all, what I hope you take away is what you've learned about yourselves. That if you persevere, it pays off. That if you follow your dreams, you can rise to a higher level. That if you listen to your hearts, you can achieve great things. Each of you has proved that you have what it takes to make a success of life. So my advice to you is very simple. Be bold, be brave, believe in yourselves. You have a wonderful, wonderful future ahead of you. On behalf of the university, I wish each and every one of you all the very best for whatever path it takes. Enjoy it. You have well and truly earned it.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Lancaster University Faculty of Health and Medicine who are worthy to receive higher degrees of the university. For the degree of Doctor of Medicine, Kira Carpenter. For the next degrees, I will be reading out the student's name and title, so please applaud afterwards. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Olatuian Adewumni. Older workers' experience of depression in the contemporary workplace. Anthony Agidis, the development of tau aggregation inhibitors as a therapeutic for Alzheimer's disease. Benjamin Amoa, Geostatistical Methods and Applications in Global Health. Po Heng Chong, A Good Death in the Child with Life-Shortening Illness, a multiple case study. Danny Collingridge Moore, Length of Stay and Palliative Care, Understanding Long-Term Care Facility Residents in Europe. Nicolette Drevets, The Effects of Insulin Signaling on Brain Aging Using Fruit Flies. Leslie Dunleavy, Recruitment of Patients and Carers to Palliative Care Trials, a qualitative multiple case study. Annabelle Edwards, a post-phenomenological study of therapeutic landscape experience. Nadine Fatala, Role of Tryptophan Metabolism in African Sleeping Sickness. Madeleine Rose French, Access to Hospice Care and Socioeconomic Position, a multiple case study. Olatunji Johnson, Geostatistical Methods for Modelling Spatially Aggregated Data. Lucian Milishan, a photographic exploration of Romanian mental health service users' experience of recovery. Salome Machena, Transitions into Adulthood, Negotiating Entry with Intersecting Stigmatized Identities. Latifa Olayedi, a grounded theory study on expressing end-of-life care wishes and preferences. Annie Pettifer, the experiences of family members witnessing the diminishing drinking of a dying relative. Caroline Redhead, The Mental Capacity Act 2005, Relationality and Legal Consciousness in Hospice Decision-Making. Rebecca Shepherd, An Anatomical Role for Adipocytes in Pathological and Non-Pathological Bone Formation. James Tollett, Analysis of the Role of CIS1 in Regulation of DNA Replication. Helen Wilding, Opening Up Possibilities for Health in All Policies, an Action Research Study. For the degree of Doctor in Clinical Psychology, Jennifer Benkoff. Brown. Helena Coleman. Jessica Crichton. Susan Doak. Claire Downs. Cormac Duffy. Nina Fernandez. Kieran Foley. Emma Fowler. Helen Gowling. Sophie Green. Sophie Harrison. Gemma Hayes. Nina Hewitson. Christopher Hunt. Natalie Lee. Melissa Longworth. Rebecca Mayer. Samuel Meller. Amy Nixon. Adam Pitt. Lindsay Prescott. Laura Jane Richardson. Thomas Roswa. David Saddington. Hayley Slater. Jessica Smith. Elizabeth Stewart Woods. James Taylor. John Timney. Amy Tomlinson. Rosie Wheeler. Gina Waringa. Debbie Wood. Natalie Yao. For the degree of Master of Research, Rosalind Arnold. Carrie Barrett. Sarah Begg. Caitlin Greenland Buse. Jessica Jinks. Jessica Teresa Lewis. Kian Ryan. Helen Savage. Sophie Sheddle. For the degree of Master of Science, Noor Amik Ali. Zoe Victoria Rose Ashcroft. Clara Ashton. Dominic Beath. Shanshan Kai. Rebecca Charnley. Isabella Davies. Natasha Falkingham. Chloe Farlow. Bethany Gallagher. Samuel Hall. Sophie Hancock. Matt Horton. Fionn Ho Lam Lo. Francesca Lynch. Mark Mascary. Kira McGoran. Chelsea Ann Rains. Olivia Scragg. Tommy Shaw. Samuel Shelley. Charles Thurston. Elizabeth Jane Wrench. Santosh Pottamshetty. Zara Kadir. Amani Mokbel.
By my authority as Chancellor, I confer upon these members of Lancaster University Faculty of Health and Medicine the degrees for which they have been presented. Many, many congratulations to you all. Well done.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Lancaster University Management School who are worthy to receive higher degrees and diplomas of the university. And just to remind you once again, we'll start with PhD students, so I'll read out the name and the title of their thesis, and then you can go wild with clapping for them, if that's okay. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Nathan O'Connor, an interpretive study into the manifestation of servant leadership in relation to CSR. Jennifer Robinson, Work, Labour, Spiritual Homelessness and the Construction of Meaning. For the degree of Master of Arts, A.J. Baines. Stuart Bowler. Ying Jin. Sarah Angela Pingway. Ananya Roy. Xin Yao Yu. Martha Abner. Irfan Alayi. Meshal Fawaz Mohammed Abdullah Isa Almani. Hasumi Arai. Susan Ashcroft. Bayaskalan Batulga. Priya Arjun Banushali. Christopher Bibby. James Bide. Xin Yen Sao. Janos Christoforou. Michael Clementson. Sofia Liano Brito Coroyaya de Caravallo. Yu Hun Du. Bronwyn Francis. Christina Gagalia. Francis John Hoare. Yasin Hussain. Belarinwa Ayin-K Jodlahade. Emma Juji. Si Xuan K. Mohammed Mohsen Khan. Rio Kudo. Wing Ki Kwok. Ya Ting Lee. Huan Sun Hugh Lee. Huang Jing Li. Heng Li Lin. Mark Hani Adib Maximos. Damien Mill. Safwan Sakirbai Motanwala. Julian Neubauer. Larissa Nussbaum. Moreo Comfort Olutobi Ogunpiyin. Esther Oriolua Oyebola. Ayush Deepak Patel. Dali Philip Jong Inyel. Maria Miguel Rodriguez. Hannah Rowland. Grace Alexandra Rowland. John Saliba. Mark Salkeld. Ana Margarida Santos Amorim Ferreira da Silva. Eno Shah. Claudia Paulina Slaulinska. John William Stenland. Terry Tucker. Oshadi Gavesha Bandara Wanasinghe Mudiyan Salage. Charlotte Williams. Yi Shah. Amy Chi Young. For the degree of postgraduate diploma, Omiete Tubu Tamono Krukrabu. For the degree of Master of Arts, Emily Davies. For the degree of Master of Research, Charu Jaiswar.
By my authority as Chancellor, I confer upon these members of Lancaster University Management School the degrees and diplomas for which they have been presented. Many, many congratulations to you all. Fantastic. Well done.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present the following students who are eligible to receive the Chancellor's Medal for exceptional merit in their programmes of study. Isabella Davies. Rebecca Joanne Charnley.
I now declare closed this congregation of the University of Lancaster. Long may the university prosper.